Okay, so this problem asks us to find the value of c that would make the equation an identity. So just remember that an identity means that the equation has infinite solutions, and what that would look like is the same coefficient with the same constants. So in this equation, I want to simplify by distributing the 3 to the 2cx minus 4. And then I want to look at the coefficients of x. For an identity, I want the coefficients of x to be the same. So my coefficients of x right now are 4c plus 7c. So when I know c, I'll add whatever 4 times c is to whatever 7 times c is to get my coefficient of x. And then my other coefficients of x on the other side are 6c and 5. So if I'm comparing them, I'm going to ignore the x for a minute. I want them to be the same on both sides. So I want whatever 4c plus 7c is to be the same as 6c plus 5. When I add the coefficients together, I want them to be the same on both sides. So if I go ahead and solve it, I get that c has to be equal to 1, which makes sense because if I plug in 1 for c, 4 times 1 is 4, 7 times 1 is 7, 6 times 1 is 6, and 5x remains the same. 4x plus 7x gives me a coefficient of 11x on this side, and 6 plus 5 gives me a coefficient of 11x on the right side, making this an identity with the same coefficients on both sides.